some point only to be scared awake because of an intense pressure resting on my throat.
What's up, my young talented ones? It's your girl Dom. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to bring to babysitting horror stories animated. So it's like the video's in like 6 parts, but we're only going to maybe one, might do another one, who knows. Also, comment down below what videos you want to react to. I'll react to them like that. So before we start this video, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Give it to my goal. Find the subscribers down in the description with my Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, and it'll be right here. Also follow the business page, will also be right here. And let's get into the video.
I'm 20 years old, female, and this was the last time I willingly stayed in a room alone with a child. I used to babysit on the weekends when I was 15. Most of the families that I babysit for were nice, sophisticated families who had sweet children that I loved. However, the Cooper family were the exception. Mr. and Mrs. Cooper had 2 children, Michael, who was 10, and Antoinette, who was 4. Michael was quiet, though
Michael now looking a little pleasant, cause why he looking like that? Like, Michael, what's going on? You good? Also, by the way, when it comes to animated stories, I get scared like crazy. I don't know why when it comes to animation stuff, I get scared, but I like horror stuff. So if I scream, do not.
Misbehaved and crazy demented. Antoinette was loud, cheerful, and the complete opposite of her brother. She was so innocent. I truly adored Antoinette, yet I despised Michael. He was an absolute terror. I'd watch over the 2 children on Friday nights for 3 hours while their parents went on a date, meaning 3 awful hours of psychological, emotional, and physical torture from Psycho Michael. There were many times that I would catch Michael staring at me while I was sitting at the dining room table doing my homework. I'd tell him to quit it, but he wouldn't stop until I moved out of view. Michael was really cruel to his sister. He would push her down the stairs, pull the heads off her Barbie dolls, and cut up her clothes. Michael would also hit the cats with a sock full of quarters. One cat actually ended up dying from internal injuries. He would growl at the neighbor's dog on a good day, and tape stuffed animals to windows with scissors sticking out of their heads on a really bad day.
What in the world?
He was a horrible little kid, to say the least, but the scariest part about babysitting the twerp was the night that he came for me. Let's keep in mind that I wasn't supposed to even be there that night, but Mr. and Mrs. Cooper called my mom and asked if I could babysit for them since their other arrangement had fallen through. My mom agreed without even asking me.
Mom,
I was supposed to babysit from 5 o'clock in the evening until 10 o'clock at night. It was storming out, so the television had no signal, and my cell phone didn't have any reception, and Antoinette was staying with her grandmother, leaving me alone with a psycho child for 5 whole hours. I'm glad to say that the first few hours went by pretty quickly and without incident. He was fed, bathed, and put to bed at around 8. Michael had fallen asleep the instant his head hit the pillow. I breathed a sigh of relief and lay down on the couch with headphones in, not knowing it would be a mistake. The music was loud enough to drown out any other sounds. I stared at the ceiling for a while because there was no use in trying to delve deep into the realm of social media. I drifted to sleep at some point only to be scared awake because of an intense pressure resting on my throat. Michael was standing over me with a wide smile, gripping my hand with the kitchen
that baby out of there!
I wasn't able to ask what he was doing due to the sudden fear that filled me. He pushed the blade harder and harder against my neck until I could feel a burning sensation. He laughed maniacally before running out of the room. I wiped the small amount of blood from my neck while searching the entire house, only to panic when he was nowhere to be found. The sound of the cat screeching caused a breath to hitch in my throat. I quickly grabbed the baseball bat from the linen closet and hurried up the stairs. My hand hesitantly grabbed the doorknob to Michael's bedroom. I pushed the door open, which I still regret to this day. My screams of terror were drowned out by his laughter. Michael was sitting in the open doorway of his closet with the carcass of the cat lying in his lap. I really do wish I could say that the horror had ended there, but it didn't. No. That twisted boy chased after me, attempting to slice my back open with every step he took. The deranged psychopath managed to get close enough to plunge the knife into my shoulder. Needless to say, I ran out of the front door and didn't stop until I was hunched over trying to catch my breath, a block away from the police station.
Where is Antoinette?
I packed up my things a few months after that, moved into an apartment with my now husband 1,000 miles away from the town that I grew up in. I had to move 1,000 miles away from Psycho Michael in order to feel safe, but even that made me crazier. I attended therapy for several years afterward. I couldn't sleep without the lights on because the image of him holding a dead cat had permanently seared itself into my mind. I was paranoid for months, afraid that he would jump out from behind a corner, and yet I still harbored the idea of having my own children one day. Truth be told, I honestly did care about the Cooper kids, but after the injuries I suffered, physical and psychological, my parents and I had no other choice but to press charges, at the very least to pay for medical bills and counseling. Michael, being as young as he was committed to a psychiatric treatment and juvenile detention for nearly 3 to 5 years from what I heard. But after all the legal processes were complete, I couldn't bring myself to digging any deeper as to not relive that memory. Looking back on the incident now makes me feel silly for even being scared of a 10-year-old. It's strange how life works sometimes. It's strange how I just froze there. I eventually realized that I don't want children, and I absolutely... Babysitting...
Okay. That creeped me out. I want to know, is Antoinette okay? Because all you saw was the boy, and he just like, where's the little girl? Where is the innocent little girl? That is creepy, like, fool. I'm not finna be babysitting y'all kid more than once. And this child is literally over here just acting psycho. And then I wouldn't even let it go to that extent of him having to put a knife right here. Bro. No. But that was the end of the video. I feel bad for the woman, cause now she's in fear for her life now. She ain't gonna be able to live her life how she wanted it to be. But if you like this video, make sure you comment, subscribe, and share. If you're new to the channel, give us my goal. Find the subscribers down in the description, my Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, and it'll be right here. Follow the business page will also be right here. And if you want me to react to more of the babysitting horror stories animated, there's 6 parts. So we'll probably react to the second part later on. And I'll see you lovely, beautiful, talented people next time.